Shalom, shalom, giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha, Hodash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel that do labor and teach the truth with all truth and in sincerity. Shalom to you, Akim, you hopeful elect that are on the highways and hedges, making your body a living sacrifice, according to Romans 12 and verse 1. Shalom to you, sincere believers, which consist of men and women. Shalom, Brakatham, and Abba. This is your brother Zakar Aban coming back with another video. This is a article I just found, and it says, "I wish you well in hell. Daughter rejoices at sentencing of nurse mom who tortured her younger sister to death." All right, and that's a lady right there. It said a 56-year-old woman, it's like a 56-year-old former registered nurse, an adoptive mother of 3 in Florida, will spend the remainder of her days behind bars for killing her 7-year-old adoptive daughter, beating, starving, and ultimately torturing the young girl to death, while nearly causing the victim's siblings to suffer the same fate. All right, and this is some some ultimately wickedness right here, man. All right, and this is a Jake lady. So we see the wickedness of our nation. All right, and then ultimately on the other side of it, we always got to keep in mind that this is judgment from the Most High, because in the book of Job chapter 4 verse 7, who has loosely paraphrasing, died being innocent. All right, so there's always two sides of it. Because why? Because the Most High is a perfect balance. So on one side of it is this is flat out wickedness, but then again it is judgment. All right, Salakia. Miami-Dade Circuit Judge Christina Miranda on Wednesday ordered Janina and Manuel to serve a sentence of life in a state correctional facility without the chance of parole for the horrific 2018 slaying of young Samaya and Manuel, records reviewed by Law and Crime Show. A jury in Miami early this month found Emmanuel guilty on 1 count of first-degree premeditated murder and Samaya's death. Jurors also convicted her of 2 counts of aggravated child abuse over the brutal treatment of Samaya's siblings, who were 5 and 12 years old at the time of Samaya's death. All right, so this continues to go on and on and on. Say Thursday sentence hearing was all right. Don't do the crime, can't do the time, all of that. Okay. It's "I wish you well in hell." All right, and we understand that hell is a condition. So the lady that did that act, she would be spending the remainder of her days in prison. All right, because we understand that there's no actual hell burning and all of that. Okay, but the point is the wickedness of our nation. So let's go to the book of Isaiah chapter 1. Okay, let's grab a few, and this is going to be pretty short. Isaiah 1 and verse 4. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger. They are gone away backward. All right, and that sums up our people right there. All right, evildoers, corrupters. Okay, and said what? Have forsaken the Yahweh and provoked the Holy One of Israel. All right, y'all people are in every way of doctrine, different religions, call them different gods. All right, and voodoo, all types of shit, man. Verse 5. Why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick. All right, meaning what? The whole head is sick. So from the top tribe of Judah all the way down, all right, to tribe Issachar, all 12 tribes are in a sick mindset, meaning they are going in every way doctrine, every way of religion, calling on different, calling different idols, right? So they sick. Okay, a lot of our people have what, demons on them. All right, it's not until you come to this faith, into this ministry, that you start to get yourselves back in shape, start healing. All right, it says what the word is comfort. Why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. All right, once again, our people are in very, very sick mindset, man. All right, our people are very sick. So let's go to the book of Job. Job 39. All right, let's go straight to the point. I'm going to go to the GNT. All right, then I'm gonna wrap it up with this. Because what this woman did was once again, a sick act. I'm gonna run it back. It says a 56-year-old former registered nurse, an adoptive mother of 3 in Florida, will spend the remainder of her days behind bars for killing her 7-year-old adoptive daughter, beating, starving, and ultimately torturing the young girl to death, while nearly causing the victim's siblings to suffer the same fate. Okay? So this is the book of Job, chapter 39. And let's start at verse 15 in the GNT. She is unaware that a foot may crush them or a wild animal break them. She acts as if the eggs were not hers, and is unconcerned that her efforts were wasted. It was I who made her foolish. Meaning what? It's all this is the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Al Shai. All things has been ordained by the Most High. Okay? Matter of fact, I have to grab it just to prove it. Matthew chapter 10 and verse 29. This is in red lettering. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. It said, are not 2 sparrows sold for a foddering, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father? Okay, meaning what? That everything has been ordained by the Most High. Not even a bird can be, put to death unless the Most High has sanctioned it. All right, I'm gonna grab it in the GNT, Matthew chapter 10 and verse 29. Bear with me 1 second. This is the book of Matthew chapter 10 and verse 29. Straight to the point. For only a penny you can buy 2 sparrows, yet not 1 sparrow falls to the ground without your Father's consent, meaning Yahweh. As for you, even the hairs of your head have all been counted, so do not be afraid. You are worth much more than many sparrows. Okay, but the point was, all right, not can a sparrow, a bird, be put to death, all right, ultimately without the Heavenly Father Yahweh consent. Okay, so Job 39 and verse 17, it was I who made her foolish, speaking about who? The Heavenly Father, and did not give her wisdom. All right, did not give them wisdom. All right, speaking about what? That woman. Okay, so that's pretty much the point. Once again, just came across this article. It caught my attention through the spirit, so just want to bring it out. I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha, Hodash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel that do labor, teach the truth with all truth and in sincerity. Shalom to you, Akim, hope for elect on the highways and the hedges, making your body a living sacrifice, according to Romans 12 and verse 1. Shalom to sincere believers, which consist of men and women. Shalom, Brakatham, and as always, a Baba Ball, DTA. On to the next. Lord's will.